Hello everyone, welcome to the live streams of Global Trade Live. Today is 21 May and we are in London session right now. So, yeah, let's get started. Hey RF, morning. Can you hear me? Am I audible to everyone? Okay. So, finally, the new headphones just arrived and I think it's working pretty good. Noise cancellation is also working pretty good here right before the streams. Okay, so let's get started here. So let's go to the GBP JPY over here. Let's see in the daily time frame. Okay, so daily time frame looks like it's kind of in a consolidation zone over here. It has just created a resistance at this point, and it has just created a support by yesterday candle just closed bullish, so that's why this is the support over here, and it's moving in a range right now in daily time frame. So the thing is, if we just squeeze the graph and let's just check where the left side is showing us. So let's see. Okay, so the thing is, GBP JPY is in a buy trend, right? So if it break down below this area over here, 153.640, then there's a possible chance that it can just move down to first test this area over here, and if it crosses below this area over here, then it can just finally move down to this level over here. But the thing is, as the yesterday candle printed out bullish by rejecting this area over here, long rejection wick is there in the yesterday's daily candle, so today's candle might just go up. So let's see, we will be breaking down into the smaller time frames over here. Let's see, what do we have in the 4 hour. Okay, so the 4 hour time frame looks like the same. It's in daily, it's just consolidating right now. Let's just check this area over here. 36 pips of range is there in 4 hours, so potential buys can be above this area over here, and sells will be below this area over here according to the 4 hour time frame. So let's just go to the 1 hour time frame. Let's see what the 1 hour time frame is telling us. Okay, so 1 hour time frame is not much cleaner, so let's just see. Okay, so we can have buys above this area, 154.433. It has just made a recent resistance here, and we can have sells below this area over here. Ideally, the sells was here at this place, because here you this is the thing. So we have this clean range, we had this clean range over here. So this candle closed bearish, and once the next candle broke the wick of the previous candle, so there could be a possible sell entry. It has just moved down to 17 pips. So but the thing is, nobody was at the market at that time, so we need to just leave this range over here. So let's just calculate how big is this range. This is around 17-18 pips of range right there below this area. So we can trade this range once we close below 153.855, and the extremely good sells can be below this area over here, I think. Yeah, let's just calculate this range. This is a 22 pips of range. We have range till this point over here, so this is a good range to trade. 21 pips of range, and if GBP JPY closes below this area, then possible target can be this level over here. Hey Brandon, good morning. Hey Joes, good morning. I hope those who are listening to me on their headphones, they can hear me in both the headphones now, and there should not be any noise from the background also. Just confirm it so that I can know that the headphones are working good. Okay, so let's just label it. Okay, let's just go to the 30 minutes and see what the 30 minute is telling us. Okay, so the thing is, if by looking at the graph, yeah, uh, okay, glad to hear that, because I was already also pissed off with those headphones, because there was so much of noise from the background. Mr. Hanky, yes, I live in India. Okay, so let's just readjust this level over here according to the 30 minutes. So if we calculate this range now, then we have around 15 pips of range, you can say. 15 pips of range is there. Okay, so as today is Friday also, so I will be very careful by before taking the trades, because I really don't want to play risk on Fridays, because Fridays can be really bad sometimes. So that's why let's be very careful, and let's just wait for a proper setup to form. If we does not found any setup today, then it's okay, we will be trading on Monday. But let's just wait for a proper opportunity to capture, so that our accuracy and probability should be greater on Friday. Are you into gaming? No, I'm not into gaming. Okay, so below this range over here, let me just label some areas so that you can easily understand what's the trading zone and what's not. No, so this is the no trading zone over here. Oh, so this is the no trading zone right now. Currently it's a no trading zone. Maybe after few hours it will become a trading zone, we don't know that. So right now it's a no trading zone. Okay, so this is the upper target for buys. Let's see, 17-18 pips. Yeah, the range is good. The range is good. So we can say buys above this area. And sells will be below this area. Sells below this area. Looks perfect. So some people will say this is a pretty big range, so why aren't we trading this? The thing is, I know this is a pretty big range and we could have just trade this, but the thing is, where is the clean range in this area? There was only this much of clean range here, and the market just go through that range. So there is nothing left for us right now in this area. Plus, there is no range below this support, there is no range above this resistance. Everything is just messy in GBP/JPY right now. So we will be waiting, and let's see how it how we will be getting a new setup here. So let's see. Okay, let's go to gold now. Let's just check the gold. Okay, so weekly candle is just okay. Yesterday the weekly candle was here, today the weekly candle is here. So I just don't understand gold. Basically the gold is just consolidating right now, that's why it's just going nowhere. That is a very big zone. TN, I think you should just check the areas I have marked here, so then you will know that why we are marking this as a no trading zone. Because the thing is, I like to trade in a clean area, right? Because I don't want to take trades just like that because I have to take a trade every day. No, that's not the case. I don't have to take the trade every day. I want my trades to be profitable all the time. So for that, I, f- I try to find some clean areas, clean ranges to the left, in which there is more probability of winning. Because you can just take a trade right here, supposingly right here, right? But the thing is, there is no point of taking trade right here because the previous candle just rejected this area. You got this zone over here. The current candle is rejecting this area, so you don't know whether it will be going up or it will be filling the previous wick and coming down to this level. So that's the thing over here, and that's why I'm leaving this area today. So that's why I'm leaving this big zone. But yeah, sometimes we get big zones as a no trading zone, but that's okay. That's part of the trading. We won yesterday, we won day before yesterday. I think this week performance was 100% in my trading, so no problem at all. Okay, what do you think about this idea on gold? Let's just check this graph over here. Yesterday I took one trade at 154.201, but I got stopped out. Okay, we will be checking that level. Okay, so this is gold 30 minutes graph. Risky buys above this level. Okay, so I think that's around 25 to 30 pips of range at that point. And why are you just extending this whole zone? Just don't join all this area over here. Don't do that. This is another area, this is another area. You cannot join these areas together. Just focus on the recent areas. Let me just, do some analysis for you in this gold. So 30 minutes, right? Let's do that. Okay. So yeah. So the thing is, you are joining these areas together, right? But these areas are totally different areas. Just don't join that. And the proper analysis will be, look for where is the clean range in this gold right now. So I see a clean range. This is a clean range, right? And another range. Let's see. Okay, so I find a range. So this is a clean range. So just focus on these two ranges for your trades. That's it. It's really simple. So how do you mark your levels here? Let me just show you how to mark your levels. Okay, so you have this clean range, right? Just take a triangle over here. This is your recent area of resistance above which you have a clean range. So just mark that, just give it a line to be more, for more accuracy, or to see the graph more easily. And this will be your target area, right? So if you measure this range out, this is around 44 pips of range, which is pretty good. So there is no risk in taking buys in this range. So this is a good buy over here, not a risky buy. So if we just go to the lower range for sells, so just take a rectangle, mark here above the clean range you have, then just give it a yellow line. That's it. This is your levels on the graph, and now you will be knowing. So you can have sells below 1862.63. This will be a no trade zone, and you can have buys above 1878.55. That's you. You need just to do that. That's nothing rocket science here. Just don't join two supports or two resistances together, because this is another level. This level was valid for this market, and this level is valid for this market. So those are the two different things. Okay, so Pulak is saying, yesterday I took one trade at 154.201. 154.201. Pulak, if you can just send me a chart, then it would be easy for me to review that, because I don't know how you took that trade and what you saw at that time, and did you managed your risk properly or not. So if you can just send me a chart, then I can just review that, and I'll be showing everybody those charts, so that everybody can just know how the things go wrong, and what we can do differently to turn those things oppositely. I send to your Telegram channel. You send me a message there. No, no, no. If you are sending me a chart on Telegram channel, then you can just send me a chart from Trading View here. Just copy and paste the link. Okay, so I got something on Telegram. Okay. Okay, so you took this trade. Let's see. 2 for 1. 2 for 1 is there. Okay. So, but how can you get stopped out in this trade? So this candle, let me just analyze it for everybody. So the thing is, this candle break and close above this area over here, right? I think yesterday we have this area with our zones, and this movement happened after the streams, because I really don't know when this move happened. Okay, anyways, so this candle just closed above this level over here, which is marked at 154.241. So what I will be doing at this point is, I will be waiting for a candle to break above this wick over here. So I will be taking a green line. I will be just dropping a green line above this candle, and I will then wait for a break above this green line, as I usually do, as I did yesterday in my trades, right? So there was a trade right at this candle, the big candle. So there is nothing which can just stop you out in this trade. Okay, maybe you did not just took an impulse entry, but then also if you just took an normal entry over here when this candle closed bullish, supposingly you just took a trade here, right? So you kept your stop loss below the previous candle, which is around 15-16 pips, which is big for me, So what I will be doing is I will be just switching to 15 minutes. Then I will see that there is this 15-minute candle over here. Then my stop is around 12 pips only, right? So now what I will be doing is when the trade my trade candle closes bearish, or 15-minute candle closes bearish, then I will be closing half of the trade. So I will be just taking off that risk from the trade, and I will rest 50%. I will let the 50% rest of the trade run. So there is no way I could have just you could have just stopped out in this trade over here. I hope this is now clear. I have just told you everything, that where could you have just used your stop loss, and how could you have just managed your trade. So just don't close the whole position, right? And don't give your stop loss on uh, you know not so good levels, because you always remember this thing: to go up, the candles have to respect the low of the previous candles, right? So always try to give your stop loss below the low of the previous candles. If your stop loss is getting too big, then just go to a smaller time frame, but always give your stops below the low of the previous candle. In 30 minutes, this was a pretty big stop loss, around 17-16 pips, but I gave it that stop loss in 15 minutes. So my stop loss just became from 16 to 11-12 pips. Yeah, exactly. You just got stopped out because of your small SL. So always from the next time, just give your stop loss below the low of the previous candle. I hope this thing helps. Okay, so we have our analysis in gold. All right, so let me just give some levels. Let's just check. Okay, so we have this 26 pips of range over here. Okay, we have this 22 pips of range. All right, this is around 47-46 pips of range. Okay, I think we can have good sells below this area also. And our target can be this area, 24-22 pips of range is there, and below this area, this is the support. Below this support, there is this support, then this support. So this is a no trade zone over here. Let me just give it a no trade zone. Okay, so bias can be above this level over here. Bias above this area. We can have sells below this area. This is also a good range over here. Okay, let's see. 21 pips of range is there below this area over here. Okay, so this is one area, this is the second area for sells, and this is the third area and the biggest area for sells. Below this we will be going down at least 40-50 pips. No problem, Pulak, no problem. Okay, so I think GBP JPY is just creating some lower lows and lower highs over here. So soon we will be getting some opportunity to take a sell trade, I think. Yeah. So let's just shift these levels over here. Now it's making some market structure at this point. Okay, so GBP JPY is just rejecting this area right here. It has created a lower low over here. So there can be a wick fill. Let's see how long is this wick. 10 pips, and then after that we have basically 22 23 pips of range. Quite tricky, but let's see how we'll be trading this range. Hello, I missed the start. Mr. Mohammed, no problem, this stream will be recorded, so you can just go through that. How are doing and how is everybody? I'm doing good and everybody is just doing great. Good morning, sorry to bother you with this. The volume is low. I think you can, just turn up your volume, because I think everybody can hear me loud and clear. Yeah, volume is fine. I have just checked everything. Okay, so actually, the thing is, today is Friday, and I think we may just see some consolidation in the market. Okay, so by looking at the 1 hour time frame, what I am seeing is, we can see a wick fill over here also. So now this from no trading zone, now this is the trading zone. Let's look at the 45 minutes. 45 minutes having 25 minutes to close. This candle is coming down. Okay, news. Let's just check. Let's just check the news. Okay, so there was this news over here. GBP Market Services PMI. Okay. So let's just go to 30 minutes over here. 30 minutes is just rejecting the upper area, creating a wick. The thing is, these wick rejections over here, I'm just concerned about these rejections, because if we just take an impulse entry over here when this current candle break the previous low wick, but then we have rejection just below this at 2.4 pips, then 6 pips, then we have this at 9 pips. So that's the only thing I'm concerned about in this area. So hello Shaz, how are you? Mr. Mohammed is saying I'm going to send you a chart and thinking process behind it, and I want to tell me what went wrong. You may, yeah, sure. Let's just see. Okay, so this is USD JPY. So you have this area, this is 15 minutes. Okay, support created and it's well respected, correct. This candle broke the support and closed below it, that's correct. The range is a big wick on the 4 hour, probably needs to be filled. We will. Okay, waited for this candle. Okay, to make a liquidity grab and retest the broken support and then broke the low of the previous candle. I took short position. Okay, let's just zoom into it. So you have this clean range, correct. You have this support, that's correct. Candle came down, the next candle did not broke the support, went up. Next candle also bullish. This candle went all the way down. Okay, so this candle closed bearish. The next candle created a upper wick, break the low of the previous candle. You took a short position there, but the next candle went up. Okay, so the thing is, I think there was no volume in the market at that time, maybe, or the probability is not there. That's because your analysis was correct, everything was correct, but the thing is, it just the probability was not there. Otherwise, this trade could have just worked fine because everything is fine here. It just probability was not there. Okay, GJ is just going up. Gold is doing nothing. So let's just try to find out a symmetry over here. Favorite part. So what the gold is doing. So this is one thing. This can be a part of this area over here. Then we have this move. So this move is mirrored here by going down. So we have this move. I think we can see a upward move at this point. Okay. I would say as well, if you look at JPY, it has not reached your target. Which target are you talking about, Marty MC? If you can just send a chart, then it would be great. Okay, so I think in gold we could have just get a big move up. So let's see how it goes, and we will try to figure out the symmetry in smaller time frames also. I just want to know the analysis and the thinking process is correct, and thank you for that. It's okay for the trade. I'm only on a demo account, so just learning. Okay, that's good. Practicing on a demo account is good, but the thing is, try to trade with the real money. Just open a very small account, like $50 account, okay, and just try to trade that account with 0.01 lot or 0.02 lot, so that you can just manage the risk as well. So just open a $50 account and just trade that with real money, because when you trade the real money, there is problems you will be facing in trading the real money, because your real money is on the stake, right? In demo, you don't have anything to lose, you have nothing to lose, right? So there will be no emotions, the trading will be good, everything will be good. But the thing is, when you will be trading your real money, at that point you will be facing those difficulties though who while trading the while what other traders faces in trading the real money. So you will be getting to know that what problems you will be facing while trading the real money when you will be trading. Supposingly you are doing good trading in your demo account, but when the point you will be switching for demo from demo to real, you will face so much of difficulties, so much of stress, and you will make mistakes. So to avoid those mistakes from the start, just open a small account and trade that. You you think volume was the issue with this? You said you think volume was the issue with this trade. I think the same. Yeah, exactly. Just the probability was not there because volume was missing from the market. Yeah, I have a real account. I am as well learning managing risk. As for this trade, I managed the risk. As the next candle broke the high, I closed half. Yeah, if the probability is not there, then you have just to manage the risk properly. Yeah, exactly. And that's good. And tell me one thing also. So, when you close the half of the trade, then what happened to the other half of the trade? Just tell me this thing. Believe me, I lost a lot, and I mean a lot, and was a victim was for signal providers. Yeah, I do believe you with that. Everyone has been a victim of those scammers. Same happened with me when I started trading. But this is where we challenge each and every fake scammer, fund manager, or signal provider, or everyone out there by doing live streams, because we trade live in front of the world with each and everybody who is watching us live daily. There is uh, no no room for making any mistake, because you're live. You have so much of responsibility of other people's also who are copying your trade, and this transparency is making those scammers out of the game, will make those scammers out of the game very soon, because the one who is trading live and showing everybody everything, the market is same as moving at my computer, and market is same running on your computer, because we both are live. So there is no room for mistakes. There is, you just cannot make fool of anyone, because you are live. That's the power of this live trading. Okay, let's see. GBP JPY, is there any symmetry in this or not? Okay, so we have this area covered yesterday. Then we have this W like thing. We made a small W here. Okay, went up, created another. Okay. You know, I think there may be some more consolidation in GBP/JPY today, because if GBP/JPY is just completing this whole picture over here, then there will be a consolidation today also. Guggen is saying my signal provider made me profit of USD 2000 from my equity of USD 3000. Then I blew it on gold on my own. Finally withdrew balance of USD 1000. Oh, that's great. Why if you were making 2000 out of 3000 easily, then there was no point in taking that trade by your own. And gold is just monster. Gold is really a monster in this forex, because when the gold moves and you have no stop loss on your trade, oh man, it just, you know, can blow your account in one single trade. In one single trade. Let me just show you this thing. Look, from let's say, what's this date over here? From 6th April to till now. Let's go to the 20th April over here. 20. Okay, so this is 20, right? So in 1 month, gold has just moved 1200 pips straight up. So gold is just a monster. Oh, I left the other half running, so I was seeing it going wrong way, but also noticed that the price didn't cross the resistance, which it was a support, so I thought it was consolidating to go down, so I gave it a chance but ended up hitting SL. Okay, so let me just reopen your graph over here and can tell you that what you could have just do to minimize your risk. This will help many people. Okay, so when this candle closed bullish, you just close half of the trade, right? Okay, that's good, fine. Then the next candle closed bearish, right? Fine, it closed in your direction, so let the half run. Okay, so when the next candle break above the high of this previous bearish candle, you could have just closed other half of the trade. If not the full, then half position of that half position. So by that you could have just reduced your risk more. And eventually when the last running half position hit your SL, you just lost less than you have lost right now. So by this you could have just saved more dollars in that case. So first position closed there, second position closed there, and third position hit your SL. Oh, nice, good thinking. I will take that into consideration and take notes. Yeah, because if you can keep your losses small, then whenever you will be winning a trade, you will be winning more than you have just lost. So that's why keeping your losses small is really important. Thanks a lot. You have been very helpful. Oh, no problem. I'm here to help everyone. You know what? I think GBP JPY will be going up because now I see something else here. Let me just share it with everyone. Okay, so there is this down move over here, then there is this long up move over here, then it came down, it went up, came down, should be moving up. We can see this kind of setup over here. So once we cross above this area, then definitely we are going to this level over here. Yeah, that's for sure. So we just need for GBP JPY to break above this area. So here's the thing. So the thing is, now we know the symmetry, right? So we have the probability with us. So we know that GBP JPY can move up instead of going down. So if that happens and we just GBP JPY just managed to cross above this area, then we know that what will be its target point. So we know that if we cross above this area, then we will be knowing that and confirming that this is the completion of our symmetry, right? The mirror image will be completing itself very soon, because we will then GPJPY will be in the last section of its mirror making or symmetry making, or you can say anything. So once we cross above and close above this area, then I will be taking a buy trade, because I know that I can easily grab 15-16 pips in this trade. So that will be the case. Yeah, to fill the wick and to move to the next zone. Exactly. That's correct. Because there will be more than one confirmations with us. Number one, symmetry, right? We know the image what the GPJPY will be making in next few moves, right? So first confirmation is that. Second is break and close above this zone, right? And the third is that we know the wick has to fill itself. So that will be the case. If we go to the daily, okay, let me just remove these things. So if we go to the daily, then you will see that if this candle breaks above this area, right, then this candle will be becoming a bullish candle, which will be trying to go up and eventually end up filling this wick. So when it will be going up to this area, like look, it just starts to go bullish now. So if this candle just breaks above this area, then we have our target. We will take an entry above this level, 154.433. High probability trade. There is 85% of chance of winning this trade. 1880, my safe buys is above on gold, and safe buys on GJ is 154.500. Okay, you are considering this wick, right? Yeah, that's good. But I will be taking the buys once I enter this area over here, because I know that if this going up, then this will be filling this whole area right here, because probability is there. Because there is another thing can happen. This is GBPJPY, right? And with volume, we all know that GBPJPY can just make a single candle move directly to upside. So I really don't want to miss this move. So if a single candle will be going up and it will be going from this area to this area right here, then I will be also considering this wick and once I will be, crossing above this wick, then I will take a buy trade. Okay, so on gold, let's see. Okay, so this is GBJPY 30 minutes graph, potential buys above this level over here. Yeah, that's correct. Clean candles to the left, correct. No trade zone, that's also true. Yeah, this totally makes sense. Yeah, correct analysis. Correct analysis here. If you're enjoying this stream, show your support by hitting the like button. Yes. Thank you, Shaz. You will be getting a secret trade from my side. Okay, so guys, here's what I was thinking. I wanted to do something for everyone, right? And what I was thinking is I will be giving everybody that news trader for free. Okay. So so just 30-minute candle just close with no wick. Okay, so nothing here. Gold, nothing. Okay. So I'm going to give everybody my news trader EA for free, and but but the one thing is I will be giving that EA to everyone, you know, for few people only. So those who really want that EA, they can just send me message, you know, on Instagram, Telegram, so that I can just send you the EA. Also, when you send me the message, just drop your email so that I can email you the EA. So that's it. Because okay, so because if I can help you in any way, then it would be great. Mr. Hanky, I have been here since day one, brother. Come on. Yeah, don't worry. You will be getting the EA. Okay, so my Instagram. You can see that in my description, but still, I will be dropping the links over here. And also, before using that EA, just watch the whole video to use that. This is my Telegram channel over here, and my username on Telegram is, so if you can just want to send me direct message, and you can just use this username. Okay, so let's see. Mr. Muhammad just sent another chart here. And I'll be dropping the video link over here also, so that just make sure please you watch the whole video how to use that EA, because if you don't watch that video you might just make some mistake and might end up losing your money, because you will don't know how to use that EA properly. So just go through that whole video. Okay, so let's just check the graph. Oops. Okay, so this is gold 30 minutes graph. Potential buys to fill the double wick, possibly above 1880. That's correct. Potential sells to fill the double wick, possibly. Yeah, you can sell below this area over here to catch this region, but the thing is, just don't sell below this area because the range is not too good over here. Just sell below this. Yeah, I think you have just marked that to fill this wick. We will be selling below this. So yeah, correct analysis. Okay, look, GBP/JPY just moving up. Long candles can be seen right here, right? So where you have seen long candles in GBP/JPY, we have seen those candles right here in this range. So if this is the same area and same range and same mirror image it is about to cover up, then it will be a good trade over here. You're welcome. Okay, so let me just drop the video link for you guys. This is the EA video link. Just watch the whole full video so before using that EA. Okay, if this candle in GJ broke the resistance, will you take an impulse entry or wait for until the candle close? So now look, let's just focus on GBP/JPY because anytime it can just go up. First of all, let me just get ready with the magic keys, so that in case it just shoots up, then I can enter the trade. Okay. So the thing is, if GBP/JPY, this candle is having 23 minutes left for to close, right? So now the thing is, if this candle breaks the breaks this high over here, right? So then I may take a trade by, you know, by looking at the volume in the market. But the perfect trade will be if 15-minute candle can just close above that area or something. That will be a perfect trade. And one thing is there, let me just explain it. So if this green line will be crossed, if this candle try to cross above this green line over here, then I will be taking the trade by looking at the volume at that time. So if I take this trade, I'll be letting everybody know that I'm into the trade so that you can also take the trade. So because at that point this 4-hour candle will be crossing this green line and will be moving up. And the one thing is which bothers me here is that this candle, the previous 4-hour candle, this candle just went up all the way up and rejected that whole area and came back down. So the current candle can also do the same thing. So guys who will be taking those entries, just manage your risk properly. I will be telling each and every step, but the thing is you should also know how to manage your risk properly. Just try to follow me, because that impulse entry can be dangerous for new traders also. So let's see if it goes up or not. This is currently just a plan. Let's see. Gold is just consolidating at this point. What I can see here in gold is I can see a trend forming. Okay, let me just draw this. Okay, so in gold we are just moving in this up buy channel, right? And our symmetry analysis also says this, that gold might be moving up to complete this symmetry over here. So if that's the case, then now we will be having more confirmations once we close and break and close above this area over here. So that's the case in gold. I don't usually use these trend lines, but sometimes you can use that, because trend lines and support and resistances contradict each other. So I avoid using these lines, but the symmetry is good and we could have used that, so I have just used these lines over here. Yes, wanted opus, the new mic just came in and it's working perfectly fine. I hope that you are not hearing any noise from the background and my voice should be loud and clear, right? I think I may fill the 4-hour wick. It may fill the 4-hour wick and respect that area. And it's Friday. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yes, very clear sound, loud and clear. Yeah, finally. Because everybody was facing this problem with the mic and background noise is there. I was also get irritated by listening to my own videos, so really needed a new one. Let's see if we can trade some news today. There is CAD data, retail sales. Okay. Then there is around, okay. So there is existing home sales, USD data. So let's just look at the CAD data over here. How impact this makes on the market. Let's go to the Forex factory. And you can also use this type of technique to know which news makes impact in the market and how it makes impact in the market, right? Then you will be having idea, okay, so this is the important news. It impacted the market so hard, it made the market to move extremely up or extremely down. So yes, this is the news to trade to trade in the news, right? And you can avoid the rest of the news. So let me just show you the way how to do that. Okay, so today is Friday. Let's go to Friday, and we have this retail sales data. So just click on this. You will be seeing that the last data came at 28th of April 2021, right? The data was good. So 28th April 2021, right now the time is 2:44, and data will be coming in around 3 hours, right? So let's see, on the 28th of April at 6 p.m. according to the Indian time, what this news impacted the market. Let's see. So okay, so let's open the USD CAD graph over here. Let's go to 28th April. Okay, so currently the time is 9:15. After 3 hours it will be 10, 11, 12, 12:15. Let's see. Okay, so this was the movement because of the CAD data. But the thing is, this movement is very normal according to the news, because we need a single candle to just go in one way to trade the news, right? And we know that after seeing this, the CAD data just doesn't make a very big impact on the market. It does move the market in one way, but in pieces, right? So we need a single candle to move in single way, right? Single direction. So before that, we the CAD data came around 19th March. Let's go to the 19th March. Okay, so this is the date. Okay, this is 17th March. 17th. Data was March 19. Okay, let's go to the 17th. Okay, 19th March, sorry. 19th March. Yeah, the cat data doesn't make any impact on the news, sorry, on the currency over here, so no use of this news because this moves the market but in pieces. This data was good. I don't know which this data was. 17th March. Let's see if there was any news. Look, this single candle I want to trade the news. These types of candle. 53 pips, 54 pip candle is this in 30 minutes. So this is a huge candle. So if this was the news candle, then stops can be placed below this area over here. So when the news trader hits, sorry, the news hits the news trader area, it just activates. So your sell stops over here, and you can just grab this 40 pips of profit in single trade. If the next 15-minute candle breaks the resistance, you take buys. In which currency you are talking about? Because both are moving up. So can you please tell me which currency you're talking about? GJ, okay. Yeah, I will be waiting for a candle to break and close above. If I can get that thing, then it's good. But if there will be volume in the market and this single candle will be moving up, then I will be trading at 154.489. That's the idea. So I don't know how will I take this trade over here, but with time we will be figuring this out. Okay, so this is the gold over here. Gold is doing nothing. Okay, so here's the thing. I see something in gold here. So this is the symmetry in gold. Yeah, this should be the case here in gold. If gold wants to go up, it has to go to that level, 1883. Yeah. So our buys are now more powerful because there is symmetry in gold. So the best thing today is, I think we will be making money today. Which one is better to take, gold or GJ? I think it depends. It depends which one moves first in those areas. I think gold will be taking the lead here. There's some opportunities with gold, that good things about gold, that we just need to move a little bit to make 10 pips, like this much only, to make 10 pips. And in GJ we need to move a little bit more to gain 10 pips. So always there is an opportunity with the gold, but the thing is, the stops can be also big in gold. So it depends on the stop loss size and everything. Okay, so let's see. So both are racing together, gold and GJ. Let's see who will be winning. I think. Are you gonna wait for a close? Probably yes, because 4 minutes left only, and I really don't want a wake up and close back in the range. So I'll be waiting now. So the good thing is, we have these two currencies. We have two currencies here, and we have these two opportunities with us. So if we miss one, then there is no problem. We can trade the other. But if we miss the both, then we cannot really do anything, because it is what it is. We really cannot do anything at that point. But I am keeping my hands ready on the magic keys to just press the buy button once once we goes beyond this range over here. Okay, so let's see. This is a really good range in gold. 439 points, 43 pips. And the thing is, I think in single candle, gold can just move up because you know it has to move more up to this level at least. Let's see in the 4-hour graph of MetaTrader what story it's telling us. Okay, so the thing is, 4-hour candle has just crossed above the wick of the previous 4-hour candle, is now approaching this resistance area at this point, and the trend is bullish, right? So whenever the market retraces back, it went up to break this high, right? Like here, and each and every time it made a high, it just broke that high to move more up, like here. So the same thing is happening here. I was thinking yesterday that it can go down to catch this level up, but the thing is, I think it has just completed its retracement. So now it can really move up to break this level of resistance. So that's also a good sign of staying in buy in gold. And on the other hand, let's look what GBP JPY is saying. So I think GBP JPY is kind of messy right here, but the good thing is it has respected these averages, moving up. The previous 4-hour candle just created a lower wick, a rejection wick for sellers, and now the current candle is moving up. Now current candle only 30 minutes just passed away, so I really think that it can go up to at least 36 to 40 pips, and eventually after that it can just break the resistance level or reject the level to fall down back. Are you gonna wait for a close? Okay, this is old message, I think. So let's see how this idea works. So now we can have cells below this area to fill this wick and further down. Okay, so the 30-minute candle just closed bullish. Alright. Okay, so the thing is, 15-minute candle, in the 15 minutes, the market just went straight up, right? So, I think we can see some sort of a movement like up, down, and then eventually up. This movement we can see. If not, then we are ready. With the volume, we will be entering the trade. Do you have a link to download MetaTrader for laptop, please? You can just Google that and do one thing. Go to any broker who supports MetaTrader 4, download from that broker, and in the open account section of the broker, just type in your server name in the server of that broker. It will automatically take servers of your broker, and you can run your account on different brokers MetaTrader 4 platform, because everybody's MetaTrader 4 platforms runs like the same. So you can just download it from any broker. I also do this same thing. I have downloaded Mirror 4 platform from I think FBS, and I'm running Tickmill account on that. No problem. Okay, so the thing is, created a lower wick over here. Now moving up, let's look at the 45 minutes. 1 hour. 1 hour is 27 minutes left in 1 hour candle. 4 hour also moving up. The 4 hour just crossed above this level over here. It should have just, it will be going up I think from now. But really need a confirmation to execute trade. I cannot execute a trade just like that. Even though I know the symmetry and everything, but really need to wait. USD CAD is kind of in a mess right now. The thing and the problem with USD CAD is it is right at the support. So now the buyers will be coming into the market at this point, and extremely high number of buyers will be coming in to the market. So order flow will be extremely high right now, and market can just eventually move down to take out all these buyers, and after that it can just move up a little bit and will be going down, but it will be taking these buyers out at this point. So those who are trading USD CAD, just be very careful. Just use stop loss and levels and properly manage your risk. Okay, GBP moving up. My stop loss, let's talk about the stop loss. If this candle breaks this high, let's see. So my stop loss will be below this candle. This is 13 pips of stops, so comfortable, really very comfortable with that. So the thing is, once this candle crosses above this green line, I'm going to execute a buy trade. Yes, Puller, go ahead. Ask your question, please. Hi, where do you live? India. Yes, I live in India. Okay, gold is moving up, but gold, I really need one candle to close above this range in gold. Let's see, 5-minute chart. Okay, so in the 5 minute also we have this clean area. I think we can wait for a 5 minute candle to close above this range, and then we can execute buy trades according to the 5 minute. Stops. The problem is stops. Let's see where this candle will be closing. Okay, so this will be the execution point. So I think once we start to go beyond this level over here, 1878.81, then we are good to go for buys in gold. But you need to be very careful, just don't execute just like that, just wait for each and everything. Okay, it's moving up. 21 minutes left for the current candle. Let's go to the other time frames. 1 hour is moving up, 2 hours also moving up, 3 hour also moving up. Okay, 4 hour looks like created a high, will be covering that high. Daily is about to fill this wick. Okay, so we are cool, and we know that we can just fill this area over here. So the thing is, let's just look at this thing. I will be waiting for this candle, 15 minute candle, to close above this range, in this range above this area, so that I can execute a buy trade in the next candle, right? I won't be executing any trade if this candle just breaks this area and move up. I won't be executing any trade, because if this is gold and this is Friday today, so I really don't want to mess up with the gold. So okay, so it has just crossed above this area. It can just move straight up, but no problem. I really want 15 minute candle to close in this area over here. Let's see. Okay, how long do you trade? Were you a student of Raja? Yes, I was a student of Raja, and I am a student of Raja, and I am trading since 3+ years now. Bullock is saying check Telegram. Yeah, I will be checking the Telegram after the streams. Siddharth is saying gold. Okay. Yeah, gold is just moving up, but really need to wait for 15 minute candle to close above this area, because I really don't want this candle to close under this range if I take a buy trade at this point. So that's why I'm being very careful about this trade. Mia Arif is saying okay. Mr. Hanky is saying, hey bro, what does my Indian workmates call me that name? Bro, that's a abusive word. So when your friends call you with that name, just say that thing to them also. Okay, gold just starts to move up. So the thing is, if this 5 minute candle closes bearish and the next 5 minute candle breaks the high over here, then we will be going up. But I really need a 5 minute candle to close bearish. This is gold, and we don't have any retracements here. So same thing can happen here. This candle can just shoots up. Let's see. Sir, I send you a chart on Telegram. Pulak, why don't you just send me a chart here? Just open the trading view, make some analysis there, and you just send me the chart here. Let's look at the Telegram. Okay, gold is moving up. Okay, I will be checking your chart in few minutes. Just oh, looks like gold just played its part over here. Just went up straight. So now this point we could have just earned 10 pips. Easy 10 pips. But the thing is, I really don't like these kind of trades because, you know, really need some sort of confirmations. Even though I miss this trade, there is no problem at all. I know I can catch this trade in the next few candles. But if this happens and if this candle just shoots up to this point, then no problem. We have GBP JPY to go up. Look at this move right here. So the thing is, let's see. The 15-minute candle is about to close, right? And if the next 15-minute candle creates a lower wick, and okay, so the previous 15-minute candle just closed with no wick here. That's the problem. Let's see where this 15-minute candle goes, and let's see after that if we can just take trade or not. So the idea was, if the previous 15-minute candle closed, could have just closed with a wick on the top, and the next 15-minute candle just creates a lower wick like it's creating right now, and when the current candle breaks the high of the previous candle, I could have just entered a buy trade at that point, anticipating for the volume to move the gold up. But the thing is, previous candle closed with no wick, so this is not a buy, not a sell. So really need for next confirmation to execute a trade in gold. Okay, so GPGP were rejecting this area. To 14 minutes left for 30-minute candle to close. Let's see. Yeah, a lot of bullish momentum is there in gold. Let's see, sometimes in gold opportunities are in 5 minutes also. Let's see if we have something in 5 minutes, because I really have YouTube is not receiving enough video. How can this be possible? Guys, can you see the stream? Is everything okay? Okay, perfect. Alright, so the thing is, if this 5 minute candle closes bearish and the next candle breaks this high over here, then I think we can take a buy trade at that point. Let's see. We have 2 minutes left in this 5 minute candle, so anything can happen. GBP JPY trying to maintain some bullish momentum over here. Okay, it's just started to go up. So 1 hour candle is having 11 minutes left. 30 minute candle is having 11 minutes also. So let's see if we can just go up or not. Gold is having 40 seconds left. Let's see where the 15 minute candle closed in GBP JPY. Okay, 15 minute candle is getting smaller here, which means there is, less bullish momentum right now in GBP JPY. So we need a volume push in GBP JPY, and I think that volume push will be pre New York or the New York Open. But if it has to go up, then it has to go in the next few candles. Let's see. Right now it's just rejecting this area. Okay, so the gold 5 minute candle just closed bearish. Let's see where the 15 minute candle is heading. Okay, so let's see this. Okay, GBP JPY just moving up. 9 minutes left. So USD JPY chart. Okay, let's just wait and check this GBP JPY trade here right now. But look, I'll be checking your chart in few minutes. I'm just waiting. I'm just watching this area right now because really need to take this trade. Gold also moving up. 3 minute. I'm right now more focused on this GBP JPY trade. So if I take this trade over here, once this candle breaks above this area, then my stops will be below this candle, this current 15-minute candle. Target will be around 14-15 pips. Gold is trying to go up, but okay, anytime we can just break the high. So get ready, everyone. 6 minutes left for this candle, so this can be a risky buy at this point. But really, counting on volume to push the price up. Is your stop loss gonna be under 15 minutes candle? Yes. Let's see what the gold is doing. Okay, gold is just reversing back. That's a really good sign. That's really a good sign. Okay, GPY rejecting this area, unable to cross the screen line, because if it wants to cross the screen line, it needs volume in the market to go up. So if it's having volume, that's what we need to move to get into the trade and to take profits. So if that doesn't happens, then that's good, because this candle will be closing above this range over here, and currently it has 5 minutes left only. So now here's the thing, 4 minutes left, right? So I'm not going to enter this trade now, because only 4 minutes left for this candle to close. So if this candle breaks this high over here, then I really don't want to enter this trade at this point, because the thing is the time will be very less to move this candle up. So this can be a more risky trade at that point. It can just break the high anytime, but I'll wait. If anybody of you is entering this trade at this point, or just put your stops under the current 15-minute candle over here. But personally, I'm not entering this trade, because look, the time is very less here. It's only 3 minutes left. So this candle can just create a upper wick and come all the way back down. So that's the risky part here. If this candle closes above this range, then in the next candle we can just take the trade. Gold is also moving up. Let's see. I think in gold this 15-minute candle can close bearish, and the trade can be taken in the next 15-minute candle when the next 15-minute candle breaks the high. If GJ closes above resistance, it is better to take buys above the previous candle. Yes. Why we ignore left side big wicks in GJ? Which wicks are you talking about? Can you just send me a chart so that I can see? If you're talking about this wick over here, then we are not ignoring this. Actually, this will be our trigger point above this wick over here. This will be our trigger point for the trade. 4-hour resistance also here. I don't see. Okay, if you're talking about this area over here, then I'm not considering this area, because this is the recent area over here. Look, GJ just going up. GJ is going up. It has crossed above that area. Okay. Two minutes left for this candle to close. Oh, gold just went down, as I expected. You know, at this point, patience level is really testing a lot. You know the market will be going up, but everything, just one thing is stopping me, that the time is very less here. That's the only thing stopping me from taking this trade. Because I know that time is very less, like 1.5 minutes left, and this candle can retrace back. And the next candle, I'll be taking trades in next candle if I get the chance. If not, then it's okay. Okay, gold is kind of rejecting this area, coming down to the support level. So now if the next candle breaks this high, then I'm going to take a buy in gold. Let's see how 30-minute candle is printing. Okay, 30-minute candle is just retracing all the way back in gold. That's not good. That's really not good. GJ moving up with volume. 3.6 pips. $20 left. The range is not there also in GJ. Okay, so 30-minute candle just closed above this area over here. The thing is, the range is not there, I think. Yeah, the range is only 11 pips. That's the issue. So what I'm going to do is, I will wait for a bearish candle to form in 15 minutes, I think, or in 30 minutes, in any time frame, right? Look, now I will be waiting for a retracement to happen and a support to, make a support, and then should be moving up. So if that happens, then in this case I'll be executing a trade. If this doesn't happen, then I'm not executing any trades. Look at the gold just, oh, I think we have seen this kind of setup earlier also. Yeah, we have seen this kind of setup. So gold, I think, just made a fake out move here. What are the chances of coming down in gold? So this is one thing. This is the, okay, it can come down to this level, I think. GJ is also rejecting this area. Good thing we waited for a close for gold. We would have been in drawdown. Yeah, that's correct. You know, this is really important to wait for a break and close, because what worst can happen to you? You can just miss a trade, right? But if you are, you can just save yourself by missing that thing or that trade, then that's also a profitable thing, because at least we are not losing anything and we are not getting into drawdown. So that's why waiting is really important. Okay, GJ is just moving up now. We have this clean range, but there is no range over here, only 10 pips. Did you take any trade today? No, I haven't took any trade right now. Oh, GJ is just moving. It's just completing this symmetry over here. Okay, so guys, I think, did you take any trade today? Oh, so guys, I think, oh, look at the GJ. It just went up. At this point, 9.2 pips up from our level over here. Anyways, no problem. We will be finding another opportunity in pre NY. After 30 minutes, I'll be doing New York session also. So if you can catch up there, then let's meet in the New York session. I'll take a leave from London session right now. So take care, everybody. Okay, so yeah, sorry. Before going, yeah, I'll be just have a look to the Pulak chart over here. USD JPY. Pulak, just open, just do one thing. If you can just send me you know, link of your chart, then it would be great, because in the phone I am unable to see the candles properly, because this is really not visible and understandable. So if you can just send me a chart, like the link of the chart or anything like that, it would be great. So yeah, so let's take a leave from here, guys, and let's meet in the New York. So thank you, everybody, for joining me live, and take care. So those who have just made some profits in these trades, congratulations to them. Okay, Pulak, do one thing. Let's meet in the New York session, and I'll be reviewing your chart in that. So take care, everybody. Have a good day.